Hello and welcome to this review of Livingston Cellars White Zinfandel. Now on the back they're talking about over 75 years of fine winemaking. Well, yes, 85 years. It's an old label, yep, from 9 years ago. 3 liters, 3,000 milliliters. They had this on sale at Winn-Dixie for like $4.99. Normally it's, maybe it was $7.99, yeah. Some outrageously low price, but normally it's about $13.99 for this. And then they had the Carlo Rossi Rhine for, I think this was $5.99, that was $7.99. Some ridiculously low price I don't know what the reasoning was, but they had it. Okay, so it's like 50% off. All right. Anyway, the Livingston Cellars line was started in 1980 by Ernest and Julio Gallo Wine Company. You know, they make Liberty Creek, they make this, they make Carlo Rossi, and so much, much more. Alright. This is the White Zinfandel, and I like their website. It's simple, but they'll give you the little scale from light to dark, and then they've got a rundown of each wine. They said to have this one chilled, so of course I chilled it. This is one of their blush wines. It's very light and pink with a little orange tint to it here just after 7 a.m. Good morning juice. Nice little alcohol legs. It's only 7.5% alcohol, so it's definitely a table wine. So California Reserve, they say California Reserve. And there's a little painting of the Modesto E&J facility compound. Let's see what else. There's a bunch of recipes on their website, food pairings. So you click on each wine, it'll say here's the write-up about the wine, here's some good recipe ideas, here's some good food pairings. So I really like that. And they tend to have that across the board on the E&J website for any kind of product, even the brandy, the E&J brandy line. Okay. And they were talking about aromas and flavors of strawberry. We'll see about that. It's very light on the nose. Light, light, light. Pleasant, but not too aromatic. But then, of course, nothing bad. Now my neighbor across the street, okay, sweet, not too sweet. Let's say medium to mostly sweet, somewhere in that area. Strawberry, acidity, yeah, maybe. Maybe. She was talking about, she's a big wine drinker. And then a lady I was talking to in a grocery store, same thing. And I was mentioning White Zinfandel just in passing. And she said, oh, White Zinfandel. Good grief, that's for people that don't know how to drink wine. And she was talking about how when she goes out to a restaurant with her friends, some other ladies in their 70s, 60s and 70s, and they order White Zinfandel, she kind of like tries to hide her face. And I thought, that's kind of a wine snob way to approach it. If they enjoy it and they like it, they don't have to. It's like, why would they have to learn how to drink wine or not know how to drink wine? They're drinking it, they're enjoying it. And it must be a thing that goes around in that community, because the lady in the grocery store said the same thing. She said, White Zinfandel, oh, Moscato, oh my gosh, that's for people that don't know how to drink wine, the same thing. I said, well, they must have 40 different Moscato brands, and probably more than that. At Matherns, and you're going to say that? Well, anyway, me personally, I don't care. I just buy it and drink it, and if it's good, I'll say it's good. If it's average, I'll say average, and if it's terrible, I'll say that. I'm not a wine expert. I like to read about them. I'm certainly not trying to establish my place in the wine drinking community. There's no doubt. Would I be drinking Livingston, a common product, twist cap? I don't think so. But I'm enjoying it, and that's what counts. I can only drink for myself. I can't drink for you. I can just tell you what I think about it. everyone has their own taste. I think it's very good. Would I prefer the Burgundy, the California Reserve Burgundy, or their Cabernet? Well, let's see. I think I've only had their Burgundy and their Merlot. I think it's the only two I've ever had besides this. So I would like to try all of them. You know, it could be a little too dry sometimes, the Merlot, and a little too chewy, but I like it. But the Burgundy as well. Jean-Pierre likes it. He was saying, let's do a hangout and an examination of some red wine. I said, okay. I'm going to tell him about this. I don't know if he'll be too interested in this White Zinfandel, but he might. Anyway, so for a blush wine, and considering that outrageously low price, unusually low price, but that's my benefit. Oh yeah, it's a solid winner. I'm going to sip on a probably 3/4 glass every day till it's gone. That'll be my juice. Much prefer wine over juice. And then I'll go into the Carlo Rossi Rhine, also from E&J Gallo, like I said, so that'll be interesting. Look forward to the Taylor Cream Sherry examination. Might do a review. The Lord Calvert Canadian, definitely interested. T.W. Samuels, I mean, I'm kind of interested just because of the history of it, being that it's been on the market and was introduced 1844, and that's the truth. I did some trademark research. Registered U.S. government 1844. I was like, wow, it's not one of these phony baloney whiskeys where they'll give a year, but it's really not a true year, but that is. So anyway, back to this nice product. Is it world-class, beautiful in every way, and just mind-blowingly fabulous? I think we knew that was not the case before we ever started making the video. But is it a nice summer product, as they say on the website? A great thing to have in July and even autumn. Wonderful for July morning drinking, I think. So thanks for watching this video production, and I'll be curious to see what you think about the Livingston Cellars White Zinfandel.